What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Social Media with E-commerce. I'm Sage. I'm going to talk to you about how quick and easy it is to scale on TikTok Shop once you've got registered. And I'm going to address some questions as to how to grow on TikTok Shop, what that looks like, and what that even means as far as like the difference between organic growth. Am I going to just post on TikTok and just make followers and get some initial conversions, or am I going to go down the route of TikTok advertisements? And then I'm going to share as well what that looks like. So assuming like this is going to be a video for you if either you want to know how scalable you can be organically on TikTok, whether TikTok content is something you should be doing for your brand, how to understand or like what signifies whether your shop is going to be successful or not. Can I bring my Amazon store to a TikTok shop? Can I bring my TikTok, my Shopify or Etsy, Walmart storefront to TikTok? And so I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you some tools that you can use, and then I'm going to show you some data that has to do with shops in the space that are kind of going to give you a accurate depiction of what to look for when selling online. And right now I'm looking at Provision Projectors. They're actually one of our shops, and it started with just a single UGC creator making content for us. And we have this projector that we sourced from AliExpress, and it did well initially. It's doing less paid advertisements now. It's mostly organic, but we took it fully organic initially, went to paid, got it scaled to six figures, and now it is fully um, operational and has a good recurring revenue above five figures per month in sales. And it's no ads around here. There's only one content creator that we pay to do all of the content, and they scale the ads by themselves. So they do all of this content, short form with CapCut and captions. So those are the two main apps to look at when creating short form content on TikTok. And so, if you're wondering whether your TikTok shop can scale online, the number one thing that you're going to want to ask yourself is what pain point are you solving, and how can you solve it for people in the e-commerce or TikTok space. And so, if you're selling laundry detergent sheets, it's probably not the best idea to do TikTok because it's a very different niche and style. Whereas if you're servicing a wide entertainment niche, or if you're servicing a large problem, such as I was just talking to a client about solving the issue of snoring, having like a mouthpiece for snoring at night, which is what a lot of people deal with day in and day out. All types of people deal with that issue. Then it's going to be very easy to do content about it. And so generally, if you have UGC and if you have a pain point that you're servicing, then you can do content with just one or two creators and make iterations of that content, open up polls like we have here, and do endless videos that have to do with the pain point or the solution that your product is providing. In this case, we have a game projector. It also works for like shows, TV, other stuff like that, but mostly games and streaming platforms, and it allows you to play basically anywhere you go without needing a screen. And so that service is very, very, targeted niche, and it's a large customer base that lives on TikTok. So you also have to kind of factor in the age of that as well. If you're wondering and you still don't know by the end of this video whether this is going to be for you, and whether your product can scale, just give me a comment or go to the TikTokShop.co, and I can definitely give you an evaluation of that. I will quickly share with you Ancestral Supplements, another brand that we actually work with. And they actually have a full TikTok shop and link in bio to their Shopify account. And we do their influencer marketing, their UGC stuff. They also have their own that they've worked with and some other creators, but we do the majority of like the content style editing and templates that are behind this style. And so if you look here, like there's iterations of content from UGC creators, and that's like the style we use, where we're mostly managing the content behind this and doing volumes of content. So my initial suggestion is 3 to 4 videos organic per day. And you can really post as many videos as you want about your product all day, but you're going to want to use a different USP and different style of approach in each video. And that's why usually agencies like ours handle TikTok Shop, because you have to manage content, you're going to have to manage the hooks, the copywriting, the influencer management, the paid side of it. And here's a little tip. All of these videos that I'm going through, even the video for our own dropshipping brand, it's all about the volume. So if you're doing above 9,000 views within 24 hours, that's a paid ad. It's called a Spark ad. So if it does well above 10,000, then you're increasing engagement. In 24 hours above 10,000 views, that calls for a paid advertisement, because the likelihood of that becoming more popular at scale is, and with force induced traffic, just paid ads is going to be more likely than just boosting a post that has only like 1,000 views or 100 views. So that's the logic behind it. Don't do paid ads without doing influencer marketing and organic approach first. And then I'll go here. I'm actually sharing with you the portable projector. There's many projectors that have to do with the shop that we were just showing you. And in this case, the Provision is a very simple shop. And if you notice, it's not optimized for anything. Whereas Ancestral Supplements is very different. Like you'll have the entire website and landing page is optimized for purchases. And so the difference here is that I'm in Bali right now, so it's saying like locations in Indonesia. And so if you look here, it shows clearly that the landing page is optimized for sales. This is what you're going to want because most of the sales from TikTok are either going to come from your link tree or your landing page. And so that's why it's important to optimize this. The reason why we get away with doing a single product store where it's less optimized is because there's no deal that needs to happen on the page other than a purchase and the product page optimization. Now, if you had a full brand with a theme and a shop and a blog, that's when you need to add like above the fold, a caption, hook, feel stronger, healthier, more alive naturally. And so the entire flow when you want to optimize a TikTok shop is get the buyer interested or the potential niche target interested in your product, confirm that by doing volumes of content, do organic only, non-paid, work with 5 influencers that are going to amplify that organic reach, give you initial promotion. And then after that, you're going to want to optimize the landing page so that the person, whoever's looking and interested on TikTok, Instagram, whatever that short form content base is going to be, is already looking to purchase your product and has the intent to purchase. Once you have that, the landing page is the only job the landing page has is converting the sale. So it should be the last thing that people are looking at, and they should only live on there for 30 seconds at a time to give you a quick evaluation of your website, scroll through the page a little bit, make a purchase, and check out. After that, the email flows are the next thing that you're going to want to work on, but they should already have the intention of purchasing when they land on the page. And so that's the entirety of scaling up on TikTok. It's not about as much registering for TikTok Shop as it is about the influencer marketing. So your affiliate program, what that looks like, what your percentage is, and then optimizing your costs on TikTok, like minus the affiliate marketing, minus the ad spend, minus the influencer marketing, and the agency cost to make sure that you're profitable on TikTok. There's so many different avenues that you can take. If you're spending more than $3,000 a month on TikTok ads, affiliate marketing, those fees, then you're not doing it right, unless you're spending that $3,000 and you're getting a 5x plus return. So a good way of gauging that is making sure that like you have an above $10 to $15 profit, depending on what product you're selling. And then if you're not that high end profit, then you should at least be marketing your services or your product organically and getting a above $6 profit, because it's going to be very hard to do paid ads on TikTok Shop or TikTok ads when you don't have a high profit margin, which is why the organic side of content is so important. So if you look at, like, for example, TikTok Made Me Buy It is a huge way to gauge more like interesting Amazon finds, like e-commerce finds, and then gauge whether a product is sellable. This product here, for example, this dog leash, is doing the same UGC approach that we would do for products, but it's getting proof of scalability first. And if you can scale organically without spending much money on ads, then you can gauge how popular at scale your brand is going to be when you add that paid ads factor. So that's what I would say I encourage initially. Just do the due diligence in the market. Make sure that you can launch content that's short form, easy to watch, and quick and convenient, that highlights a pain point or benefit or is an entertainment related type of content piece or USP. And then prove the scalability organically through your TikTok posts and then influencer marketing, making sure to go slim on the budget. Don't go above usually a $3,000 setup fee, which is usually around the setup fee that we charge at our agency. And then make sure that you have a product that can sell on TikTok. Huge, and probably the best way to look for sellability to gauge that is Fastmoss TikTok Analytics. You can see the top selling products on the space. You can create like a little login here, and then you can see what type of products are selling. Of course, cost per goods, CPG, brands, supplements, and then anything consumable is going to be the most popular, but you can look for yourself. I would say Fastmonster is the best way to figure that out. A lot of TikTok sellers use it. And then the other way of doing that would just be to do a TikTok, market research, Google Trends research. You can also book a call with us at the TikTokShop.co and then ask us about it. We'd be happy to help you out and give you a consultation for free. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope this gives some insight into TikTok Shop, short form content, and what you should do next. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this coffee. Thank you guys. Peace.